Okay, this is for you. We'll go from this angle. Okay. Straight ahead. Warm up a little bit. But, so today's one, we will work on attacks and defense from the kitchen line. Just kind of like how you're talking about. Because now that you're kind of getting your dinks in, you're able to kind of control the point, or like one or two dinks in, you know, that play, and they're kind of doing this, like that. Okay, you see that, right?
It went out?
Out. Out. Why did it go out? Did I even wind up to hit that?
No.
No, I went from here. So if you have people that are doing this from back here, that's definitely, you know, that's something, again, like you should kind of start using. Remember, a lot of things is kind of the one or two shots or the shot before is kind of helping you entitle what that shot's gonna be, right? Like if I hit a high dink from before, what's the next thing I'm trying to anticipate? Probably a counter, right? Because the shot before I said, or a low dink, I don't need to expect a counter, but you know, that's where I'm still training my body to guess where that's gonna go, right? So I give you a high dink, I already know, like, okay, I gotta protect my body, okay? But if I give you a low dink, I don't want to be like, I don't have to worry about no shot. I still want to think, what does that shot entitles to that next person? If I give her a high dink, she's going to attack. I counter. If I give her a low dink, if she attacks, where do I counter? Okay? Now if I give her a low dink, it's not attacking from here, it's attacking from here. So where does that ball go at places for me to attack? Here, right? So if I see that person step back, I'm gonna look for it here, I'm gonna look for it here, and try to get it down at their feet. Or secondly, what a lot of people, even myself, get carried away, that you always wanna hit the ball. And that's my problem, is that since I'm always ready for a counter, sometimes I might counter a ball that might be going out, okay? But sometimes if you can recognize it early and not always be so anxious to counter the ball, then if you see the patterns that if a ball is coming from here, low to high, what are the chances of that going in? Yeah, so especially, there's two swings, right? And I'm not even gonna do it that hard. Like if I get a ball and I do this, I mean, how many times is this gonna go in with a swing like this? Probably not, right? And a lot of people, as you know, they older and into that no dinking, they're swinging here, but it's not as controlled as you see the pros where they're swinging, taking pace off. It's more like they're just swinging, right? So if they're using that same swing from back here and it's going in, why would that swing from here, when they have to avoid the net, stay in, right? Yeah, you might dodge one and it goes in, and then next time you're like, man, I'm gonna get that now. If you think about the percentages, if you dodge 10 in a row just on purpose and only one or two come in, that's a low percentage of balls going in, right? You just want 80% of the balls, okay? So that's kind of how you got to think when you're at the net, really worrying about, because now you're putting balls at a better spot with your dinks that, like from what you're saying, that they're trying to get out of it, okay? So you're not giving them balls here where they're flicking anymore, right? You're giving them balls here, and then they're just like, oh, I don't want to dink, and I'm just going to try. So there's only two things you can do there. You have to force them to, you got to counter to force them to not do that. Or the other one to not do that too is to just let them go. Because if they keep on hitting out balls, no one in the right mind wants to do that over and over, right? I don't want to get countered down to my feet, and I don't want you to let out balls go. So why would I keep on doing that, right? So that either forces me to dink, or it just forces that person to keep on speeding up at you at bad spots that you keep on winning, right? That's what you want. Okay, you can't control what they do, right? You can only control what you do. So your control of them is putting the ball in a good spot where you make them make a bad decision, and that's how you can control their decision. You can't control the shot making, but you can control the ball that you give them. Okay, so if you're giving things like this and they speed up, out.
Is it out?
Yeah. Because why is that out? I know I didn't even hit it hard, but look where I contacted that ball to try and speed up. I'm so close to the net that there's no way I can go right at your body or anywhere low because it's in net. So where do I have to go from here? Okay, the angle of that ball has to go up here, at least, even if it was at this angle, closest to the net, where's that ball coming to? Somewhere by your shoulder or by your face. So I get it. That's why sometimes I can't get out of the way, because sometimes it's up here to me, right? So I just but then I put it down. And that's the difference, is that I still am able to put it down at their feet. But if you start recognizing that in the way they're hitting it, 8 out of 10 times, that's probably gonna be out because of that angle, okay? Because it's coming up like this. So that angle is coming to you. That's why also people, when they people speaking up, they back up a little bit just to get a little bit where it's not at their face. Maybe they'll catch it here and still be able to punch it down, okay? Because I get it sometimes. If it's at your face, you're gonna protect it. That's 100%, right? Because it's just, that's normal. But that's the things that have. Now, if the ball comes back here, does that make a difference? If the ball's bouncing here and they're attacking? I mean, yes, the angle of it changes. This is a sharper angle that I have to go up, right? This angle, I can get it. I'm further away from the tape where I still can't go hard like a drive back there, but I can get it to your body a little bit easier than here, right? From here, I would have to go like this to get at it. I still can't, right? I have to really be very up. Here, I have enough room to kind of get it over and keep it in. That's the difference. So when you see people kind of step back like this, now you have to sense to still be able to counter, but you still have to know that they still can't really hit it at your body unless they take pace off, okay? So you want that. So you're expecting that, okay, if it comes here, it has to come at a slower spot, because again, they have to, if they hit it too flat and hard, it's in the net.
And they hit it too much, it's out.
Yes, because if they hit it too hard at this spot, it's way out, right? If I step back here and go, right, I can't get that ball in,
Right.
okay? Right, so that's the sense, okay? Here we go. Recognize it here, okay? I don't mind you stepping back, remember, okay? But when you step back, it's only to buy time to hit forward.
Mine always goes up. So
Because
if I
you-
go forward, I can go down.
Yes. So you step back, but then as you step back, you keep on going back as you hit. So when you step back to realize, oh, that person's gonna step back, which is fine, right? But when you actually get to the step back, you're doing this.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, can't you let me know when you speed up?
Is the opponent's gonna let you know when you speed up? Are they gonna tell you, Joanne, I'm gonna speed this ball up right now? No, they're not gonna tell you that. You gotta go forward. So your energy and your force has to go forward into the ball. Because then when you're waiting for a drive, you can sit there and kind of control your weight, right? I'm watching you back there, so I can have enough time, and the ball is like further away for me to react, right? Okay? So you cut your reaction time a lot shorter here. So again, that's the only con that you have when getting speed up here, is that you don't have enough time to react like you do, right? So what will be the best what will be the best steps to be able to be on that one? One is kind of going in from your shots before, already kind of anticipating, okay? Two, keeping your weight into the ball, okay? That's gonna be the main thing for you, because if you do this and pop it up, what's that next ball gonna be?
Right at me.
Right at you, right? And that's where you're like, oh, I'm getting slammed on, right? You gotta prevent that, okay? Again, good dinks, right? I shouldn't be attacking any of these that are good, right? But if I get impatient, okay, again, what did you do? You're going back. You know what I would want you to do, really?
What?
Is that you would need like a wall behind you.
Oh,
So like this.
Right. So I won't go back?
So you can't go back, because that's what you're doing right now. You're really going back and forcing yourself to open up your face, which then pops the ball, and then of course, now the next one's gonna be down, right? And because I know that, I don't really need to speed up anything hard at you. I just need to speed up at you, right? So if I'm an opponent that's looking at you and I see the first two instances that I speed up, whether it's hard or not, you do this, then I know that I'm gonna get a pop-up every single time. Okay? So you have to go forward into it, right? Almost thinking like this shot is a drive, so you don't go back. Okay? Go. Better. Again. Okay? Don't worry about your dink. Worry about the dink and then what you do.
Shallow dink, so you won't be able to do it.
Yeah, but you said they do it anyway, so you have to just be prepared, right? Yes, it's better that you do a shallow dink, but I still don't want you to do a shallow dink and just be like, oh, he's not gonna attack, right? Okay, again. On it. Attack. Huh? Okay, for this first sequence right here, I'm gonna tell you when
My problem is,
you're always flinching.
I know why.
You don't want to get hit, and that's normal, right?
But is it like
But am I hitting it hard for you?
most percentage of the people?
No.
It's only me?
Not only you, but it is people that I've had worked with that flinch.
That have started later? Pickleball?
Yes, right? Because they're just not used to something coming out, right? They don't want to get hit. They don't want to, like, it's the ball to be hit them, right? So the way to get past that is just get used to seeing balls just coming at you, right? Not fast, but just reaction time, like work it up. Like, so in this sense, I'm gonna let you know every time I speed up from here, right? So don't take advantage of this so you are ready to counter. Take advantage of me telling you so you can see how it looks every time or how the ball is coming every time, where you start recognizing the pattern and places that it's coming to you. Not so much worrying about flinching or like not getting hit, more about how am I gonna counter this ball, okay? So I'm gonna tell you, so that kind of registers in your brain, but you want to use the patterns more than hearing, because no one's gonna tell you when they're gonna speed up, right? So hearing that, if you're using that to trigger your reaction, it's not gonna help, right? This is gonna be useless, right? But to use this to kind of, at least to know, like, your dink was low, he's speeding that up, okay? Would someone else speed that up? I don't know. But for you, it would be, okay, you know that it's gonna happen. Now it's gonna get used to your body reacting to that. So if you put a ball there, you see me step back, that could be the clue, right? You see me step back like this, that could be something that's telling that I'm gonna speed up. You see me flick in, well, even if I'm stepping in or out and I'm telling you I'm speed up, I'm going to. So you're gonna see the difference of either my pace when I speed up from here and then my pace when I speed up from here. It's gonna be different, right? Because I'm gonna be a little softer here because I gotta go more up, right? And my thing for a speed up, if a person is, as you get better, is where I'm speeding up. Now, the lower,
Location of the person's body?
yes, you're gonna want here. Because if I want to speed up, my thing again is just like how you're doing, right? I'm speeding up and I'm expecting it to come back. So I'm not expecting a winner. So when I put it in a spot, I need, what's my best chance to hit the ball? If the ball comes back straight to me, right?
Then you do this.
Yes, right? So if I speed up a ball that I know that's gonna come straight, I can counter, right? But if I try to panic and I'm just trying to speed up to get out of it, or trying to hit you or hit like a fastball where I'm not ready, I'm most likely gonna go high, and then if that person's on it, it's gonna come down here, okay? So I'm just as opposite as you, as that I'm also waiting for a ball to come back, okay? All right, here we go. Back to your dinks though, here we go. Speed up. Better. You still, right when I said speed up, what'd you do? You come back, that's fine. But punch forward, right? That's high enough of a ball for you to still give pace back.
What percentage would you say you're speeding up? Like 10% of what you normally would?
Like the pace of it?
Yeah.
Probably, no, I wouldn't say 10%. I would say about,
That's pretty scary.
like that. So maybe like 30%
30%?
of the pace.
Yeah. But then if you play normally, it would be 70% more fast.
No, 30% of where that ball is.
No, but when you're speeding up to me, what percentage of the fastness are you taking up? Like if you were doing the same speed up in your normal.
The same speed up, not like how many times I'm speeding up.
No, what's your speed
The pace is the same.
Oh, it's the same?
Yeah, I'll flick at this with a regular person because remember, it's not where I'm putting, not how hard I'm hitting it from the spot. It's where I want that ball to be countered back.
Oh, see?
Okay? So I might be taking off like maybe if anything, instead of 10 out of 10 of what I would do here in the game, like it's like 9 or 8 for you. Like I'm only taking a little bit, just a little bit slower, just so you can react. Because remember, like I said, from this position, I can't really go fast. So I'm not speeding up any different. In a game, I just had to put it at a different spot. Right now, I'm just hitting at you like so you can body it back. But if I were to go at someone like Moo or something, I would go same spot, but maybe get them here. That's the only difference. Yeah? All right, here we go. Again. Okay, don't worry about the dink. Worry about speed up. Okay. I want you to counter. Okay? I don't even care if you counter into the net. I want you to.
Was I supposed to do the forehand?
Well, you're sliding. The only thing you're sliding here.
I slide this way.
Yeah, but see, you're kind of sliding into the middle. So I'm always which court I'm on, like which side is my movement. Because remember, we're playing with a partner a lot, right?
All right.
So if you're sliding into the middle here, you're sliding to a ball that your partner could probably help you out with, right? Because remember, when the ball is going into this section, you guys are triangling them. So if the ball is going into that second half of the box, me as a partner, if I see a speed up, I'm coming in this way. So if you start scooting your body like this, just visually, it looks like you're coming into my space, right? From this side. So usually from this box, you're in front of the ball most times on here because you're in front of that person. So I'm shading more my backhand.
Right, but isn't there less court to get it in rather than if I go this way, I have the whole court?
You got the whole court, but now if you go this way, you're worrying about 2 shots. Okay? So now you're cutting, unless you're really fast on reaction time. If you're neutral here to go this way or this way, you're losing that split second to do.
Oh, to come back.
Yeah. That's why if you're here, yes, if you're driving to me, I have enough time to go backhand, forehand when you're driving back there or even in mid-court. But when you're starting to watch patterns and getting flicked out here, there's not much time. So I want to put myself at the best chance to counter that. And it's easy for me. It's already easy to count backhand, weather in general, right? Because it's always in front of you. You're not trying to open up your body, right? It's right. So if I just slide one time, boom. If it's right here, I don't need to slide. I just go boom, boom. See, so I can get pretty much all this shots in 1, 2, 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. You see that? So that ball that came here, you went like this. Okay? So instead of just being on your body or doing this, you went. Okay? So that's different because now you're putting your body here. And I always tell people too, even on this side, just because it's your forehand, doesn't mean you have to do that too, right? Again, think about it. If the ball comes straight at you, is it easy to do this or to do this? Yes, right? But yeah, oh, you're on your forehand. I should slide to my forehand. You can slide to your forehand if you have time. So even on the forehand side, it's pretty much this. Now you do have to hit your forehand because there's no out of bounds over there anymore. That's the only difference.
You would do forehand if they were hitting from back.
Yeah, I would be more 50-50.
You got more time.
Yeah, more time to react. I can hit like this way. But when the ball's coming here, unless the ball is going really outside of this box, then this is my normal, right? If this goes right here, I don't want to be in front of it like this because now I'm really open, right? I gotta be just enough where I go here, body, and then out here. So, but if you keep the ball in this 2/3 of it, 1, 2, 3, 2 and 3, you're mostly gonna be hitting backhands, okay? So I want you to counter everyone, even if you hit into the net. I want you to counter it hard, okay? Here we go. Good. Again, nope. Don't be afraid. See now, if you miss dinks because you're afraid of a speed up, that defeats the whole purpose, right? You want to just dink naturally, but just be okay with a speed up, okay? Here we go. Good. Ready? Speed up. Oh, I felt it.
I'm afraid.
Come on, don't be afraid. Here we go. You don't want to miss things. That's giving free points, right? Natural. Here we go.
Oh, you know what? It's higher. The net's higher on that side. Okay, I gotta go up.
Here we go. Brush. Good. Speed up. You still slide that way, right? Where's that ball here?
Did it again.
Okay? Okay, so if you're aligned with the ball, right? If the ball's here and you're aligned with it, your body, you're gonna go more backhand. Okay? So in sense, what I'm saying is what I break it down to at the kitchen line is 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's the 3 sections. Okay? You kind of understand that? Here we go. Hold on. Okay? So this is 1, right? What does it say? This is 2. Okay? 1 section. That's where that middle ball is here. Okay? 2. Oh, let's just go with this line so I can use this one. So 1. 2. Okay? And 3. So that's kind of what I mean by dividing your own 1 kitchen space into 3 spots. So there's 1 spot here, right? 2 is the middle spot. 3. Okay? So when the ball's here, where should you be? In front of the ball, right? If this is the ball right here, you should be in front of the ball where your body is, right? So now you can counter backhand, okay? When the ball is here, okay, you want to shift a little bit because down the line. So it's either if you know you can get there in a step, that's fine because then you don't have to give up as much space that you can step and hit, right? And if you can step and hit that way, then you can still worry about your backhand here because if they go here to you, you hit backhand or you hit forehand here, right? So that's the difference. That would be forehand. But when the ball is in these 2 quadrants, you don't want to slide and hit forehand. You hit backhand, the ball comes here, you hit backhand. Okay? A lot of times when the ball comes from this angle and this angle, it's out. So you wouldn't even need to hit a forehand here because the ball goes out. Okay? Okay? All right. Okay? So follow the ball inside the quadrant. Good, good. Still in the middle. Speed up. Forward. Go. Where is that ball right here?
You didn't say speed up.
Oh God! I told you, don't trigger it from the sound.
But I'm learning.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Speed up. In. Go forward. Go forward. You gotta go forward. Here we go again.
The ball's too shiny.
Speed up. Okay. Even remember was
There.
always gonna go. Okay. And this drill, I'm always gonna go to your body. Okay. So I just want you. So that's 2 things, right? Body here. Okay. Okay. Go. Again. Speed up. Okay, you're still going back this way. You gotta go forward.
Better?
Is the ball going down?
Yeah, that one went down, right?
But it didn't go down with pace,
It
right?
didn't go up.
Here, this. I actually want you to punch it. Punch. So when you see the speed up, yes, that's fine. You want to step back, prepare for it. But I want your energy to go forward when you're hitting it.
I'm just going like
You're just kind of blocking it in, right? You want to kind of push forward, right? You want to make them pay for their speed up, okay? All right, here we go. Good. Speed up. Go. Better. Okay. Better. Here we go. Again. Don't be afraid. Want to speed up. Want to speed up. So then you don't worry about it. Okay. Here we go. Good. Speed up. Better. But you see how it's still going higher, right?
Right.
Higher. So when it's going higher, even though you're hitting that back, where am I getting that to? Here. I'm gonna hit that back.
It's too low.
What's too low?
You're hitting my speed up too low.
You mean?
You can't go like that.
No, you can.
Almost like this.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Watch when you watch the video. It's right here to you.
It is?
Yeah, it's right here. Like this. You should be able to go down. Okay? Here. Down. Even if it's a little, even if you go in the net sometimes, you should be going down. Anytime you're at the kitchen, go straight or down with a little bit more force. Okay? Okay, here we go. Speed up. Okay, I like that better, even though you went to the net. Just.
I feel like I'm a ninja person.
Okay, here we go. Good. Out of the air if you can. Here we go. Good. Speed up.
No, huh? That was too low.
It was too low. Okay.
Speed up was too low.
Better. Speed up. Get her. More down though. Speed up. See, now I hit the last three here.
I'm going like this instead of this.
Yeah. And so you're still going, your angle is back. So one,
Why is my angle
you're
like
hitting
this
the
and
ball a
like
little bit too late of a contact, right?
Oh.
So if I'm up here and hit it late, where am I gonna go? Up. So when I'm up here, I need to hit more, I need to meet the ball more down.
You're meeting the ball here, and I'm meeting the ball
Yeah,
here.
because you're already kind of waiting waiting for the ball because you don't want that to be sped up to you. When I'm looking at it, I'm trying to counter it early so I can get it down, because the highest point I counter it is the higher point that it is, right?
I'm waiting too late.
Okay. I want you to counter the ball straight down. Okay, straight down. Down. More. Down. Okay. Down.
Good?
Down. That one's better. Just go forward.
How come it's going in the net?
Go again. Go.
How come
Forward.
It's going in the net?
Okay. When it's going to net, then your timing is too early.
Oh, it's too early?
Okay, it's just going to be the reverse of what's happening, right? Think about it. If you hit it late at your body, where are you hitting it? Here. If you're hitting it early, you're going to be going down too early, right?
It's not the position.
No, I could.
The angle of the paddle as well?
No, it could just be hitting that impact, right? So if I'm too early in the ball, even though my paddle's here and I go and I'm down like this, I'm swinging too much down, right? So that means I'm trying to catch it here, but then I'm going too early, right? Instead, if I catch it here, I'm going too late. So a lot of the punches have to be kind of timed at the highest point and a little bit more abruptly. Instead of falling through all the way, it's more of a, see the difference? Because sometimes that allows you too much leverage of, if your timing is wrong and then you hit it, you swing down, where's the ball going to go? It's going to go down, right? So when you're countering, it's a lot more quick and abrupt shot. Just like how you spin, like when you toss spin, it's not spinning up, it's more abrupt, like spinning like this, right? Just up, and that's more same thing. From here, it's more, right here is where you're going to be really abrupting, and so, okay, down. Okay? Okay, here we go. Go, down, more. Better. Go. More out. So here, from here, just do this.
Now what am I doing?
You're kind of going, you're kind of rolling the ball. Okay, you want to roll the ball when the ball is below the net. Okay, so you're kind of doing like the opposite of what you do, right? So when the ball is low, when you remember, you're like, oh, the ball's going high because it's low. So when it's low, you're doing this.
Right.
The ball's going up, and when it's high, you're doing this. So when it's high, you want to do this, like how you're doing, and when it's low, you want to do this. Okay? So when it's high, it's more flat, back and forth, back. So back, open here. So this is how it should look from the sides. From here, this, like that. See, I'm not doing, okay? I'm keeping my face flat because it's high above the tape already. So my hinge is hinge, 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 right? Now when the ball goes lower, if I go hinge, hinge, where's that ball gonna go when the ball's the net? Up. That's when you roll a little bit, okay? But when it's high here or high here, you're going more down, okay? Okay, here we go. Good. Turn your shoulders. Remember, turn your shoulders in too a little bit. Remember how we kind of worked on that where you're kind of turning this way? So you don't use your grip like this. Remember, we don't ever want to be like that, right? Because then if the ball comes here, we're screwed, right? So if we're in that position where we can go forehand and backhand, turning your shoulder helps square your face without changing your thing, right? Because if you go to a forehand right now, do you change your grip? See, look, that's bad. Why is that in there like that?
Because I'm trying to hit it down.
Yeah. You don't, okay.
Oh, still have continental.
Yeah, you stood here. So when I'm here, right, I can go to this. Okay?
Right.
Okay? And then I go back to normal. I didn't change any grip from here. I'm just rotating either my forearm or my wrist and my shoulders. Right? Yeah, if I had this and I try to do that, yeah, even with the square shoulders, I can't do that, right? If you see me go forehand, what do I do with this grip? See how I turn my shoulder in? Because turning my shoulder just a little bit allows me this position, right? And then I turn my wrist and my forehand. So I don't have to change my grip. So same thing with my backhand. If I do backhand without changing my shoulders, I'm gonna do this. Okay? And then if you go forehand, you can't. That's how you were just in right now. If you go forehand, again, I use my shoulders to turn a little bit, okay? And then I have to rotate my forearm and wrist a little bit to kind of push that through. So I'm not pushing through like this, I'm pushing through like this. So as I see the ball, I turn, punch, punch. But see, I'm not changing grip. If you do this, you have to change your grip to this, to this. Like, that's too much work at the kitchen. So you want to be more, not straight continental. I'm actually more a little bit where I'm actually forward to the forward side a little bit. Yeah, so straight continental would be like that. I'm like, it's a little bit more that way. So you can go to a forehand here, hit this. I can hit a punch, but my punch is a little bit more where I'm using more of my wrists, right? So because, see how it's a little bit more tension on here? It's because we're straight. If I were to hit this shot with an open, with a straight shoulder, see how much pressure that is on my wrist? And it's not even still closed.
Right.
I would have to force myself to do that grip, right? And you don't want that.
No.
Okay? So you want to either turn your body to get it. And then when you turn your body, you're actually pushing off your body like that, see? Yeah, there you go, like that. So here, boom, boom. Here, you gotta get used to hitting the shot without changing your grip. So hit one here, hit one here. Here, here. So both times I'm turning my shoulder to help square my face, turn my shoulder to help square my face with a little bit of rotation. So what I'm saying is that you should never hit the ball like square shoulders at the kitchen line. Because if you hit the ball with square shoulders, you're probably doing this grip like this or this grip like that. Okay? And then either one of those grips, it's only one way. Okay? Again. There we go. Better. There you go. Okay, so now just try. Now that you're getting used to your shoulder turn, it's all right. Just get used to that. Good. See how much better. So now you're not hitting with an old, like before you're hitting like this. Okay, just those last 3 were like tremendously better. All you did was allow your shoulders to just turn a little bit to help you with your face of your paddle. Okay, so as you're turning, you're not thinking punching like this. You're thinking, right? So you have to turn, and then also too, because if you went 2 hands, what does that mean? You're turning the same way.
Yeah, right.
So you can hit 1 off your body, 2 off the side. 1 off your body, 2 off the side. See? So it's the same motion, just depending on where that speed up is. Okay? Here we go. Good. Okay, that's all right. More down though. Try to get it down. Now that you're hitting a better spot with your cuff, and see how you're not hitting it into net like before?
Yeah.
So now you can focus on going down now because you're at a better angle of creating that downward motion without trying to be here and going down. Okay?
Where should I be aiming for over there?
Just right here. Okay, for right now, just down. Okay? Down. More down. Okay? Too early.
Too early. Too early means it goes by.
Yeah, too early, it's just like anything else, right? Just like you're ahead of it. So if you're too early, that means you're going like, see, you're going this way, see, you're going that way. If you're late, you're gonna be, if you get caught, you're probably gonna be caught there. So if you're on time, you should be hitting it a little bit more right in the center, because that means your face is center. Okay? Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Yeah. Okay, couple more, and then I'm gonna do it off the bounce.
No.
Okay, no, I like that. Perfect.
I
Okay.
like this better.
This is not realistic. This is only for training purposes. No one's gonna have the ball like, Joanne, hit me the ball. I'm gonna catch it and I'm gonna hit it to you. Okay, couple more. Put this ball down. Here we go. Good.
Can't we just do this?
There we go. Perfect. See, now you're hitting the ball a lot more out in front,
I am.
right? More in front of you, not here. So that's 2 difference that your shoulder has helped you. Is 1, you're not getting caught here. 2, with this shoulder, your grip is not getting caught in the grip where if the ball ever came here, you're gonna have it wrong. So now you come here and you're hitting it with more space. Okay, so that's what you want. Okay? All right, here we go. Good. Okay. Late, right? Where if the ball's going there, what does that mean again? Late. Okay. Good. There you go. 2 more and then off the bounce. Okay, earlier. Okay, now you overcompensate, which is fine, right? The first one you kind of popped up. The next one you try to be on it a little more. You went a little down. You're gonna miss something like that. That's okay.
Wait, why did it go into the net?
Because you were a little later on the previous one because it went high, right? So you try to be on it a little earlier and you just was too on it, kind of like too early with a square face, yes. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Good. Okay, off the bounce is the same thing, right? It's just that it looks more realistically off the bounce, but it's gonna be in the same spot, say? It's just gonna be a different look coming from low to high, but you still have to be in that same area to counter, right? Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, more, try to get on. Okay, so it's here, right? But if you're swinging up again, right? Just because I'm going from low to high, you still wanna go down on it. Okay, just because I'm not starting the ball higher to you, if you don't go down because the ball's going up to you and you swing up, it's actually gonna emphasize the ball popping up more than when I'm feeding it to you out of the air. Because why do you think that? Why do you think it's more capable of you going high when I speed up from low to high than when I speed it up straight to you?
What?
Why do you think more times when I'm speeding it off the ground, you pop it up more than when I'm just hitting it to you straight?
I don't know.
Because the angle, right? When I'm feeding you the ball from straight, I'm speeding it more at an angle high to you, so you're going more. It's easier for you to go straight or down.
Okay,
But when I speed up to you from low to high, if you don't catch that ball early going down and you swing straight, you're basically teeing up the ball to go up. Okay? So when you spin the hole, even though it's coming to the same spot, it's coming at two different angles. Off the ground, it's coming at an angle high. When I'm going straight at you, it's coming more of a straighter angle. So it's easy for you to control because it's already coming straight. So when it's coming from low to high, you have to adjust to go more down, okay? Okay, here we go. There you go. There you go, very good. So what is the adjustment that you're making to make those balls go down? Are you hitting it earlier? Are you waiting a little bit?
My body's just so stiff.
Your body is always stiff, Joanne. Okay?
I mean, my legs, I kind of feel, I gotta review the video, but they're like totally, they're like totally straight.
Yeah.
Not even.
You gotta be, it doesn't have to be straight. It doesn't, you don't have to be like this. Just a natural, you know, just.
I can't do it.
But what I saw differently, okay,
Okay.
from this last two that you went down was that you're not waiting for that ball to come to you. Okay? So what's critical about that is when the ball is going from low to high, you want to be able to meet the ball and go down, because remember, low to high, the highest point, I want it to go down, right? So the timing is a little bit different, and it's a little bit of a slower ball, right? Because if I'm going from below the net, I have to make sure I get over net. So you have a little bit more time to wait on that than when the ball is flat and coming straight at you, right? You have to react a little faster on a ball that I toss than a ball that I bounce, okay? All right, I'm gonna toss this ball and then bounce. Ready? Here we go. Good. Good, yeah. I want your punch to be the same result whether I toss it or whether I bounce it, okay? All right, here we go. Good. Okay. Remember, earlier, it's because you have to wait for the ball lower, you have to be more abrupt on it. Does that make sense?
Going too high.
Yes. And which one went high? The one that I hit out of the air straight to you, or the one that I went off the bounce?
The second one.
Yes. Most times right now, the ones that are coming from off the bounce is when you're hitting it high. The ones that I hit straight at you, you're able to hit straight or down because of the angle, right? You have a little bit more room for error when the ball is coming straight to you and already at a higher point to go down than when the ball is going straight to you. If you don't get on top of it and if you just hit the ball going straight up, it's just going to go up because of the angle that is coming to you. Now if you hit it straight, it's going up. You have to go down, okay? So you have a little bit more leeway when someone's attacking above the net straight at you. You have a little bit more leeway to keep that ball down or straight than when the ball is coming up at you. Because now if you hit it straight, it's still gonna go high, okay?
Will you let me know which way you're hitting it? So I know?
I already am letting you know. The first one is out of the air, the second one's off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to announce it for you? Okay, every time I tell people that you're playing, can you announce your speed up to Joanne, please? Because we're working on stuff at our lesson. Don't care about winning. Don't worry about it. Just speed up at her. Okay, out of the air. Good. Down. Better. There you go. So what I'm looking for is having that same punch result, but just different angles that are getting attacked to you, right? You don't want that one going straight to you, you're hitting good, and then the one going up at you, you're hitting high. It should still be coming at least to me here or down, okay?
The second one I have a problem with.
Okay, it's all right. Here we go. Good. Okay. A little late, it's all right, here we go. There. Again, so which one are you have? Always the one off the bounce, right?
Right.
It's always the one off the bounce. Because you know why? It's the same thing, right? Even when they drive at you, you're fine punching, right? You're a lot better at punching when the ball is going. When the ball is going from low to high, that's where I'm seeing the pattern of the ball popping up. So when people are speeding up at you at the kitchen, now I see what you're saying because they're always speeding from a low to high spot. So one, before you're not flinching as much now, but that's also why that before, if you flinch and then still hit, you're always gonna pop it up. at least now we're forward, right? So we're just got to get that ball a little bit more paddle down, because the ball is not coming as flat to you. So you have to go down on the ball, okay? So you have to hit on top and down, okay? Okay? Good. Punch the ball down. Here we go. Good. Down. There you go. That was the one off the bounce too. Okay, here we go.
I know, but
Down. Perfect. Watch. Okay, good. Better. Even though you missed that, that was better than with the other ones. Why do you think that popped up? Even though that was a level one to you, why do you think that popped up?
it went my ankle.
Yes, angle. And a lot of times, remember, when your angle is like that, you're probably pushing back, okay? When you're pushing back with your weight, it's just naturally your face open. So if I'm pushing forward, right, most likely my face is gonna be more down. I'm gonna miss more when my weight is forward into the net than anything, right? And that's what you need right now, is kind of going forward, okay? Good, very good. Okay, more, right?
But my wrist seems wobbly.
It's okay, here we go. Turn your shoulders, good. There you go, perfect. Turn your shoulders in and punch. Here we go. Perfect. Better. Can be a little bit more aggressive. Okay.
No, too late.
So, early.
Too early.
Remember when you pull anything when like on a regular sense, right? If you're pulling early, see how my face is this way? That's why. Straight contact, late contact. So that's kind of how you read that. If on a ball that's coming straight to you, if you pull it, if you're out in front too much, you're gonna go that way. If you're hitting it perfect, straight. If it's coming too late contact, that way. Okay?
Why is it hitting you? It's still too early. It should be going.
Yes, right? It fades a little early. Here we
If
go.
it was a perfect contact, it would go straight.
Yes. Okay? Okay, again. Yes. Yes. There you go. Okay, wait for it. Down. Good. Wait for it. Down. Okay. Wait for it. Down. Okay. Remember, use your shoulder turn to help so you don't get stressed out on your hand, right? Right?
I might get an injury.
Yeah, so use this to just get used to that, because this is also a good thing that you used to at the net and not trying to be like square, right? That's one thing. So when the ball comes here, like get used to that, because then when it comes to your forehand, you'll do the opposite, because it's just kind of a natural turn to kind of get it. Even though we're not turning into our body, I'm just turning to help get my face open. I mean closed, right? Because if I try to turn like this with my shoulder square with our grip, a grip that you should have at the kitchen, you're gonna have it more open. See, if I turn my hip and try to keep my square with this grip, see how my face is open? So now any little thing that I push, it's just gonna go up. Unless you really do that, but then it's very stressful on our wrist when we have to rotate our face forward, right? So to help with that, that's why we turn. Because now, see how my face is square and my wrist is not like this, right? Okay? Because of our shoulder. So now you don't have to really hurt your wrist. But if I was here to get this fist straight, I would have to do that. And that's really pressure on here, okay? Okay, here we go. Good. There you go. Into it. Again, into it. There you go. Go into the ball. Here we go. Into the ball. Good. Into the ball. There you go. Into the ball. How come when I say there you go and then the next one you don't want to do it? Should I not give you a compliment or what? I can't wait to hear what your mom says about this session. She's gonna be saying, why are you afraid of the ball?